After being diagnosed with terminal cancer nearly 2 years ago, Valerie Harper continues to defy all odds, maintaining a positive and inspiring outlook on life.
In January 2013, Valerie Harper stunned the world with news that she was terminally ill. Doctors telling her she had only 3 months left to live. The actress, best known for playing Rhoda on TV, had been diagnosed with an incurable form of lung cancer that spread to her brain.
I thought, okay, I have it. How bad is it? What's the game plan to fight this? We don't have to choose negative. You can choose positive, and that's what I did with cancer.
Now, nearly 2 years later, Valerie is still going strong, stunning her doctors and defying the odds by tapping into what experts call the mind-body connection. What is it, and how does it work? Valerie Harper knows.
Her spirit is truly infectious. I'm glad to welcome Valerie Harper.
Darling, it's so good to see you. Oh, God. Thank you. And I'll be careful. No falling down.
I gotta say, it's a dream for me to have you come on. When I heard the news, and by the way, the diagnosis Valerie had would give her 3 months to live. 3 months. Now it's almost 2 years later. I never thought I'd see you again.
I know.
Why do you think it wasn't your time?
I'm not sure. I do not know. And when someone's time is up, I guess it is. I mean, I could walk out of here and get hit by a bus, but hopefully not. But
mobbed by an audience.
Oh, that's so sweet. They're wonderful.
I love the audience.
And I watch you so constantly.
Yes.
They're such a part of the show, Doc.
Yes.
I love that. I think I have a crack team, an unbelievable doctors, oncologists. Also, I'm doing acupuncture, and I'm taking herbal tea. Then I have a husband who gets me out there exercising. So I'm doing all the good things you should do anyway, and then taking my pills diligently.
Where do you find the strength when someone faces a bad outcome? And we, in all our lives, are going to face these kinds of conversations. Mm-hmm. Where do you go for strength?
Well, the truth is that we're all facing death. It's there. I hate to break it to you, but
that's right.
Yeah, just key is don't go to the funeral till the day of the funeral. Honestly, because
it's so wise.
It really
so
is.
Wise.
Yeah, and I just have kept open mind, and I also recently realized with this cancer diagnosis that every moment that you spend in fear. And sometimes you have to be because you're terrified and you're in pain or whatever it is. Every moment that you sit there in fear, letting stress and fear take over, you have forfeited that moment that could be filled with joy.
Yeah, so wise.
I really think it's true. So I've been kind of doing that. I've been trying to.
I was struck by some of the comments you made on visualization, that you see yourself kicking cancer's butt, kicking cancer out of your body, right?
Exactly.
Describe what that's like.
Well, that was the other part. I didn't get to it. That I was getting, imagery is very important. And it's a actor's stock and trade. I mean, that's what we do. We make up stuff and pretend we're someone else. So all you have to do is imagine, and I imagine myself as Tinkerbell maybe, in a golden gown. Ooh. And I just say, are you going to stay or are you going to leave? And these little cancer guys are there. And I say, if you don't, I'm ridding you. So Tinkerbell, or Valerie, touches the little guy, and he disappears into white light. That's one of my big images.
You know, when I sit here next to you, I don't see cancer at all. I see life,
oh,
real life.
Oh,
life is just meant to be
great.
lived. I do. Yeah. I would love if you could share some of these insights, the practical elements of them with our audience. And this is true. You could have a very bad cancer of the brain that spread from your lung.
Yes.
Or it could be high blood pressure or something pretty minor. But these mind over matter issues, you're living proof of it, are important.
Oh, it's crucial, I think, because really there are our cells. I know there are people that say it's not, it's an invader. But there are cells going haywire. So maybe we have more power over it than we really realize. So
I brought you a little homework.
Oh,
right? Now,
this.
We had Valerie do this exercise for us, but I want you all to do this at home as well, straightforward. I want you to take a piece of paper and split it down the middle. And this is from somebody, this is not from Valerie. On one side of it, you're going to think of, in this case, your cancer. all right, your current health battle, whatever it might be, diabetes, headaches, whatever it might be, how you are and what that enemy is doing to you. Draw yourself against the battle. So I look at these images and I see someone who's got some negative things going on, negative mindset.
Yeah.
They got the cancer's this big, scary monster.
Look at the arms.
Yeah, your arms are big and strong, and you're just unhappy and a victim to it. And can I show you all Valerie's? It's okay. Go ahead and describe this. I think it's pretty good.
Well, he's a little feeble guy, and he's weak. And he's he's sneaking around, and they go on tour, like in show business. They do. They want to do encores. They want to have a return engagement, and then they go on tour to other parts of your body. So I see him as, kind of a sad guy that isn't wanted, and I'm happy. I am a happy person.
So I asked a leading researcher.
And I'm winning.
Yeah, and you're winning.
So far.
I'd love to invite a leading researcher in the field of integrative oncology to join us. Please welcome Dr. Kelly Turner. She's interviewed so many people who have kept a positive attitude in the face of cancer.
Oh, yes.
You've got a lot of experience, maybe more than anyone else in this area. Do these images surprise you, from someone who's fearful and losing the battle potentially to someone who's upbeat and maybe winning the battle?
They don't surprise me at all. I've studied thousands of people who've beaten the odds against cancer, and one of the things that they have in common is taking control of their health. So, for example, many of them are told by their doctors, there's a 99% chance you won't be alive in 3 months. But the people that I study, people like Valerie, respond by saying, I'm going to be that 1%.
Val, you've very kindly started working with the American Lung Association.
Oh,
This is a great program.
A joy.
It's a new women's group, and we have to do this. It's called Lung Force. Give advice to all the women out there who don't know much about lung disease, in particular lung cancer.
Oh, you must join us. The truth is, there's a huge gap between how most women feel about lung cancer. It's not on the top of their radar as something to be a risk or anything to worry about. Breast cancer, maybe, or other kinds of cancer. It is the #1 cancer killer of women. Yeah. And 1% of the survey said they even think about it. So that's really bad statistics. And women don't know how big a threat lung cancer is to them and to men. I think it kills.
Also #1 for men.
Number one for both.
And many of them are non-smokers.
I'm not a smoker. I never smoked a day in my life, and I got the disease. Here's the thing. If you have lungs, you're in line for lung cancer. That's just the way it is. And I don't mean for you to sit in fear and go, it's just get some kind of screening. And it gets, as a doctor well knows, if it gets to 4th stage,
that's difficult.
Because it's mushy, right? Yeah. It's not like bone cancer.
It goes on tour, as you mentioned. Listen, I've loved having you.
I love being here.
Having
Thank
goals also helps folks.
Right.
So I would love you to come back and visit in a year.
Oh,
and every year.
You're so sweet.
Keep that goal. Stay healthy.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.